welcome to my channel Fairy Tracks. Today I'm going to take you on the first segment of a 3-week train trip that I did. This segment goes from Chico, California, headed north to Portland, Oregon. Come along, I hope you enjoy the ride. All aboard the Coast Starlight Amtrak train, boarded in Chico, California. The train was supposed to arrive at 1:37 a.m. but did not get there until 2:57 a.m. So an hour and 20 minutes late. Luckily, I had a ride to the station and was able to sit in a nice warm car instead of the tiny, dingy, urine-smelling Chico train station. I was boarding the train in the middle of the morning. It was dark and hard to find a seat as it was a completely full train. I got lucky and found what I thought was 2 empty seats next to each other. I grabbed the window seat, and the girl that got on with me in Chico grabbed the aisle seat, which was nice because we could go in, sit down, get all of our luggage situated, and not have to step over anybody that was sleeping or wake anybody up to find a seat. I found that this was actually different. Most of the trains I got on, the conductors would assign you a seat or tell you what car to go into. For this train boarding in Chico, the conductor simply told the 2 of us to find any open seat that we could. So we were kind of scrambling and we lucked out. Once I got situated in my seat, I dozed for an hour or 2, woke up around Reading, and realized it was going to start getting light soon, so I made my way to the observation car where I found a table to myself and was able to watch the sun come up. It started to get light just north of Lake Shasta and south of Castella or Castle Craigs. Just after 6 a.m., the cafe car, which is downstairs from the observation car, opened up, so I was able to take my cup down and get it filled with hot water. I brought my own tea bags, and I tipped the cafe attendant $1 or 2 for giving me the hot water. The early morning colors were a lovely complement to the remaining fall colors in Northern California. I was able to get a quick glimpse of Castle Crags in the morning light, and shortly after, the first view on the trip of snow-covered Mount Shasta. And then for the next couple hours, we traveled from south of Mount Shasta up around the west side to the northeast side of Mount Shasta. So wonderful views from all directions. Once we were north of Mount Shasta, I decided it was breakfast time. So I ate yogurt and granola that I brought on the train with me. On this trip, I was traveling with the Amtrak Rail Pass, which gave me a seat in coach. I found the coach seats to be completely comfortable. They reclined back, there was a footrest that kicked up, there's also a footrest on the seat in front of me that came up to rest your feet on. I was able to sleep with no problem. I had my inflatable neck pillow a warm, long scarf over me as a blanket, and then an eye cover for my eyes to darken it out. In this picture, you can see the leg room. It's a little bit deceiving because we do have all of our bags in front of us. When we got on the train in the middle of the morning and it was dark, we just put our bags there and left them there for the trip. For me, it was fine. I'm short and have no legs, so I was plenty comfortable with my luggage by my feet like that. But you can leave your bigger suitcases downstairs on a luggage rack, or there's luggage racks up above your head where you can put stuff. I just didn't feel like messing with it by the time we got on the train. I didn't need the room, so I left them down by my feet. You can also see that there's a tray table on the seat in front of you that you can pull down and use as a table to eat on or write on or put your computer on. Also, you can see the 2 outlets, one for each seat. If you have more than just one thing to plug in, it's a good idea to bring a multiple plug adapter that you can plug into that and give yourself a little bit more usage of those. Also, you can see that there's curtains that you can cover the window with, so you can completely black it out or dark it out at your seat if you wanted to try to sleep during the day or anything like that. These are a few shots of Oregon. Southern Oregon was snowy, Central Oregon not so much, and then the sun set just south of Salem, Oregon in the Willamette Valley. After a 15-hour, 3-minute train ride, we arrived in Portland, Oregon at 6 p.m. My good friend Gary picked me up at the train station and took me to La Bonita for burritos and beer.
Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear from you. Just leave them down below. And also, if you want to follow along for the rest of my trip, please subscribe. You can even hit the notification button if you really want to know right away when I release another video, whenever that may be. Awesome. I would love it. Love to hear from you. Once again, thank you so much. And I just want to turn the camera around real quick so you can see the beautiful view that I have out of my window right now. So bear with me. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day. Remember, keep adventuring. Amazing treasures await.